I've had low self-esteem to the point where I had a guy who had like, I don't even know how many baby mamas, and called me when he felt like it, never answered his phone was always dead, partied every single. You can't bring that man around your friends. Then that says a lot about where you think your man and you are at. Hi dream girl, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello, welcome. My name is Pamela Ricardo. So today, you guys, on the journey to becoming the girl of your dreams, like I said, not the girl of his dreams, but being the girl of your own dreams means becoming so confident in who you are that you will not settle for less. A lot of our insecurities have stemmed from childhood. Maybe your parents didn't pay you enough attention, or maybe you were teased in school, or maybe you didn't get on the team that you wanted to get on and you felt like, wow, I was really good at that and they didn't pick me, or maybe you got rejected by the cute boy at school, or maybe you didn't like the way you looked, or the way you talk, or the way you walk, or these could be things that happen to you later in life as well. Too many bad relationships, family relationships, men relationships, whatever. You didn't get certain jobs even though you're qualified. Now you don't think you're even qualified because you've heard no one too many times. I have been there, okay? I have definitely dealt with my insecurities. I know a lot of people look at particular women and think that they're probably so full of confidence, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Really, confidence stems from who you see yourself as, and how you see yourself honestly is how you think the world sees you, and you act accordingly. So one of the ways to work on building your own self-confidence back up is figuring out who you really are. What is so dope about you? What is good about you? That's what helped me. And then once I started to feel better about who I was and started projecting a higher version of myself, every single day I would take baby steps, just in the way I treated myself. Over time, it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, you won't allow certain things to happen to you anymore, because you've built such a level of respect up for yourself. Now you're teaching people how to treat you. When we have low self-esteem, we settle for less. We do in relationships. There's no way I can have a power couple relationship being insecure. I'm gonna drive that man crazy. I'm gonna be blowing his phone up. He's never gonna be able to get anything done because I'm always worried about, do other people see in him what I see in him? You know, I mean, if you want a really great man, which I'm sure we all do, you're looking for particular characteristics, right? So if he's handsome and tall, he's got a great career, he's good looking, and he's in shape, and he's funny, and he's doing well for himself, girl, you ain't the only one that sees that. Other people see that about him too, right? So if you're an insecure woman, you're gonna project all those insecurities onto that man. When he doesn't answer the phone, the first thing you're gonna think is, where's he at? Who's he with? You know, when he wants to do something else on the weekend besides hang out with you, you're gonna think it's with someone else. This man can't even go out of town for 5 days for a work conference because you're so insecure. You gotta FaceTime him every time you talk to him. That's insecurity. As a lady, it's so important that we stay grounded and know that we are also the catch. You're also the catch. But as long as your insecurities are super high and your confidence is super low, you're not gonna see that in yourself. So you're gonna wonder, why did you ever get him in the first place? That's the worst mentality to have in a relationship. If you only see him as the catch and that you're so lucky to have him, you're gonna act accordingly. So let's talk about that today. Having low confidence affects you in a few areas of your life. Whether we know it or not, it doesn't just make you feel bad. What you're projecting out into the world is creating your entire life. You gotta have good relationships with people in general. But if you have low confidence and you're insecure, you're gonna ruin every bond that comes your way. You're not gonna be able to have girlfriends or a girlfriend because everything she does is a competition to you. Or your man, everything he does is a competition to you or an offense to you. I've been there. It's been hard to have girlfriends pretty much my whole life. And on the other side of the spectrum, I wanted these friends. I had beautiful girlfriends who I thought the world of, and they didn't want to be anywhere with me if they knew other men were going to be involved because they felt like I would take attention from them. Pause, I'm not trying to be arrogant, you guys, I'm just being honest. This is girl chat. And I didn't even really take too much offense to it when I was younger because I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make her comfortable and I'm just gonna like downplay myself so she doesn't feel like I'm trying to like steal her shine. As I got older, I was like, I can't afford to have those types of friendships. I can't afford to have girlfriends who don't want me to be dope. If you don't want me to shine, if you don't want me to do well in life, if you don't want me to show up and have all my best clothing and look my best, then we're probably not going to be making it as friends, because I have zero plans to not be me. I have zero plans to not be the best version of me, especially right now. Once I decided that I didn't want any more friendships that didn't want me to shine, I started getting girlfriends around me that were so secure in themselves. They had their own things going on. We were happy for each other during each other's successes and wins. There was never a jealousy or a competition. But when you're insecure, that's what you do. You push away the very people that come into your life to be there for you, to show you something new. You push away the very alliances that God gave you to get you to the next level, because you're so insecure. You gotta always be the smartest person in the room or the prettiest girl in the room. You can't fathom not being the best in the room. You gotta release that. I have had some of my best experiences being around people who were doing better than me. I have so much to learn in life. So do you. You can't be insecure. You have to be secure enough in where you're at to know that you're still learning some things. You're not going to be a genius in every arena. You may be dope at getting dressed, but maybe you're not a genius at fitness. You need a homegirl that might could take you to the gym, and you can't be jealous that she's in better shape than you. You got to go to the gym and let her show you some things. Obviously, she wants you to be on point too, so why are you so insecure? Or not bringing your man around certain females that you think are better looking than you. If you can't bring that man around your friends, then that says a lot about where you think your man and you are at. Because my boyfriend, I bring him around anybody. And if he wants to talk to people and have a good time, go ahead, but I know that we're secure in our relationship, and I'm not concerned if other women talk to him. I like him. Other people are gonna like him too. But how he carries himself when he's around me and when he's not around me, I don't have time to worry about that, because if it's not good, then I'm gonna see that, and that's what I need to see, and that's what's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if you bring him around people and he's not acting right, that's the truth. Now you see the truth and you move accordingly. You let him go. Because if he's disrespecting you in your face, what is he doing when you're not around? We all say we want this high value man, this great man, and you want to be a high value woman, but we're on the internet doing the most. We're half naked, shaking our butts, and doing anything for a like. And I am not holier than thou, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I used to get caught up in the likes thing too. I'm human, you know, we're on social media now. It is what it is. But if you're showing the world that you can just put yourself on a platform like that for the whole world to see everything you have to offer, and it's just for a like heck, half of these girls don't even have a caption. You can't even give me inspiration with a nasty picture. At least give me something I can go into my day with. Tell me something. Give me a Bible scripture. It's just looks, and that's enough. So the dopamine effect you get from having 17 likes on your face means what? You know, now tomorrow you gotta up your ante. Now you gotta show your butt. Oh, 22,000 likes. Or what happens when you don't get any likes and you just completely put yourself out there? Now what? Now your self-esteem is down. Or what if the next day, the next photo doesn't get as many likes as the last one did? Now what? Self-esteem going down. We're depending on the outside world to make us feel good about ourselves. Man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad Instagram does this thing now where it says, you can hit like don't show your likes. That is so healthy for all of our mental, isn't it? Because you don't even have to worry. You can post what's true to you, say what you want to say, and get on up out of there. Post and ghost. That's so good. I mean, a lot of us need social media for our businesses, so it's hard to just not be on there. You know what I'm saying? So we can't completely get rid of it, but we can monitor how we handle it. But look at the photos that we're posting. Look at the things we're putting out there. Would you respect you? Do you scroll past some girls that just are doing the most and say to yourself, and you know, keep on scrolling? Well, maybe people are doing that about you. You need to look at what you've got going on. Honestly, people are going to treat you how you treat yourself, and you are the only representative that can show people how to treat you. You're the one that tells people how to treat you. You're the one that teaches people how to treat you. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to use their social media platform. You do as you please. But if the energy you get back from what you've been doing isn't positive, if you're not finding that you have classier people talking to you, men that have substance and want more from you than just telling you they want to do something nasty to you in the DMs, or they're coming at you with the hard eyes and no conversation. Like, a confident woman is going to see that type of stuff and be like, I'm good on that. That's not the type of man I want talking to me. But she also isn't posting that type of stuff. Like I said, I am not holier than thou. I've been there, okay? I get it. You know, but as I got older and I started to heal myself, I realized there's an underlying issue with why we're doing stuff like that. There's something missing. So what's missing? You know, like, why is someone telling you you're beautiful so important to you? Did you not hear it growing up? Because I didn't, you know, and that was a big thing for me in dating. If a man didn't make me feel like I was beautiful, I had an issue. Not to say that they shouldn't have been giving me compliments, because that is part of a love language that I do enjoy, but I don't need to rely on it. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't need to rely on someone telling me I'm proud of you, because I didn't get that from my parents the way I felt like I needed and deserved. So now you go into relationships and you're like doing things to try to get validation from that person. And then you meet people who love bomb you. You meet these people, these bums who know they don't deserve you. They get with you, they love bomb you. They see in you what you don't see in you. You show them that you don't think you're beautiful. You show them that you don't think you're talented. You show them that you have low self-esteem. A predator is like, time to have some fun. I'm gonna love bomb the heck out of her. Let me tell her that she's beautiful. Let me tell her, oh, look at you with all your accomplishments. Let me tell her, you know, she's everything for a couple of weeks. Right? Have we not all been there? I have. Then, once he knows he's got you, slept with you, got you in a compromising situation, maybe y'all are living together now, or maybe he got you pregnant, or maybe you're just in a relationship with them at the bare minimum. Now he's taking away those compliments. Now you're a little chubby. Now you need to go work out more. Now maybe you shouldn't eat that. Now your little accomplishments, they're cute and all, but this girl over here does that. We've all been there. I've had men bring me down, 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 down. Okay? After they were trying to bring me up, 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 up. Now that I'm older, I see what it is. I see what it is, you know? That's a way for them to make you feel like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. I got her down here now. She don't think she even deserves better than this at this point. We gotta stop letting these men or people make us feel so low that we feel like we can't leave them. If you feel like, man, you know, I need to lose weight, I need to do this, all right. All right, write these things down, because until you start working on them, they're gonna always be a thorn in your side. I was insecure about the way I talk. I was insecure about my athletic build when I was doing bodybuilding. I was insecure about not coming from a rich family. I was insecure about so many things, not being able to go to college and pay for school like all of my friends could, not being able to do, there were so many things growing up that I was insecure about. And even as an adult, I had my jealous spells with boyfriends that I didn't trust. But if you don't know how to trust, you're gonna always be insecure in your relationships. You gotta just trust that when you're not around, they're doing the right thing until you prove that otherwise. If you are constantly worried about what someone's doing when they're not in your presence, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. When it's time for you to find out the truth, you will. You will. But you can't spend your whole life trying to find it out before it actually happens. Okay, Inspector Gadget, you cannot spend your whole life trying to freaking be a private investigator for a man. You got your own life to live. Live your life. You know, if he's not doing right by you, you will find out. Friendships. Have your friends. If you feel like people are pushing you away because they can't handle who you are, or you have to dim your light around people, remove yourself. You're supposed to be allowed to shine around people who care about you. And if they don't like it, then that's not your clique, that's not your tribe. Your tribe will let you be exactly who you're supposed to be in this life, and they'll actually push you to be even more in a positive way. They'll uplift you where you're at, and they will open doors and help you open doors yourself for you to get better at whatever it is you're trying to be in life. My friends open doors for me. My friends talk about me when I'm not even in the room. My friends open opportunities up for me that I couldn't have gotten on my own. So if you don't allow yourself to have good alliances with other women, you're gonna have a hard time in this life. Okay? You have to be okay with not being the baddest in the room. We're running around here calling ourselves boss babes and doing all the hair and the makeup and all this outside stuff, but our insides are dead. We gotta work on the inside. Because all of this extra stuff means nothing if inside you feel defeated, depressed, stressed, jealous of everyone, and always in competition with everyone. You better compete with the last year version of you. I pull up my old photos sometimes and I'm like, I may not ever look like that again, but this new version about to be it. And I'll work on that. But I'm proud of who that girl was a year ago, and I'm proud of who that girl is right now. Be proud of where you are. I want you to pull out a piece of paper today or tonight before you go to bed and write down 5 dope things about you. And in those dope things, it could be a physical thing, it could be an accomplishment, it could be about a relationship, it could be about something you've overcome, and something that you're proud of yourself for planning to do next week. Okay? I'm proud of my great shape that I worked really hard for. I'm proud of releasing that toxic relationship. I'm proud of moving out of my parents' house and getting my own place. I'm proud of myself for going to the doctor this week and actually doing my checkups like I said I would. I did what I said I was going to do. I kept my word to myself. And I'm proud of myself for actually continuing this journey of becoming the girl of my dreams and not giving up when it gets hard. We gotta talk to ourselves like this. You create your life. You create it. What do you want it to look like? Do you want to stay in this low-level vibration where you're tired all the time and eating bad and attracting toxic relationships and friendships with frenemies? Girls who talk about you behind your back? Girls who won't even like your photos because they're jealous of how good you look in it? Or is that you? Are you doing that? Are you scrolling past your friends' accomplishments and not saying, wow, congratulations, sis? Are you doing that? Check yourself. Where is that coming from? Why aren't you happy for other people? What about their success bothers you so much? Do you think you can't be successful? We gotta fix that. Not only will you not attract the power couple dynamic that we all want so badly. Who doesn't want to have a partner that's equally yoked, that you can be proud of and they're proud of you? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want someone that's doing well in their career and taking great care of their health and wellness, and you're doing the same, and together you complement each other? You want that, but if you're not confident in who you are, you're not going to attract that. What you're going to attract is a low self-esteem man, or whoever, woman, man, whatever, I'm not biased here. You're going to attract a low self-esteem human being who is going to think to themselves, how did I get her? Does she not know who she is? And once you show them enough times, it could just be one time, that you don't know who you are and you don't know what you deserve. Do you know you're opening yourself up for someone to mistreat you? Once this person who has no business even having your phone number, once they realize that you don't know who you are, and that they can treat you how they've always treated everyone else they've had in their life, like trash, and you're gonna accept it, then what do you think they're going to do? They're going to do it. So, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable situation to be with a bum. And I'm not saying this to put any men down, I'm really not, but there are some bums out there. And now you look up and you're with this man who's mistreating you, talking to you crazy, you know, he's threatening to leave you at the drop of a dime, and you're begging for him to be in your life because you don't know who you are. I've been there. I've had low self-esteem to the point where I had a guy who had, like, I don't even know how many baby mamas, and called me when he felt like it, never answered his phone was always dead, partied every single night. Now this was about well over 7-8 years ago. And I literally thought this man was the best thing since sliced bread. If he called me, I answered. Whenever he wanted to see me, I would let him see me. There was no boundaries on my end. I didn't know who I was. I had such low self-esteem. And he wasn't even all that cute. I mean, not to be on some physical stuff, but let's be real. He wasn't even my type in any form or fashion. Because I was so low, I was open to being around anyone who wanted to give me the time of day. That's what desperation and that's what low self-esteem will bring you. People who see you and think they can't have you, and when they can have you, they're so shocked. They try to play the same games with you that they do with everyone else, and guess what? Oh my God, it worked on you too. Trust me, we all have insecurities. You might fix one insecurity and another one's around the corner, and that's okay. Because if you figured everything out today, what else is there to do, right? So don't beat yourself up. but you gotta start. You've been beat down a lot. You've been beat down. I was beat down. I get it. But it's time to get up. I'm sick of my sad story. You sick of yours? I'm sick of it, right? Oh, I went through this, and this. It's a part of who you are, and it built your character. Now you are who you are because of all of that. But boy, did you get over a lot. Man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. Because dream girls, they didn't have it easy. They didn't. They just made the right next step after the right next step after the right next step. Just opening new doors here and there. That's all. It's a journey, but I'm here with you. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.